Okay, the major scale. The major scale is the mother of all of our music. It shows us what to do, how to get there, what it is, all that sort of thing. Okay, whole step, half step, whole step. Take 1, 3, 5, you get a major triad. That's obtained from the major scale. If you lower the third, you have a minor chord. Simple as that, major, minor. Alright, now inversions. Inversions simply mean putting something on the top or something on the bottom. But it must be the same note. And there's C on the top. That's an inversion. Alright, where was the third? Right here. Made it into minor. Put the E on top. Where's the third? On the top. Minor, C minor. Put the E on the bottom. Minor, major. Put the C on the bottom. Major, minor, major. Okay, I'd like this to be drilled. No particular music to it yet, but valuable, very valuable as a drill. Alright, do your major chords from all and any white key in the piano. A, for instance. Whole step, 2 to 3 is whole step, 3 to 4 is half step, 5. There's your major. Lower the third, half step, it's minor. Put the E on the bottom. The third is the C sharp. 1, 2, 3. And by the way, that's the definition of a major third. 2 steps. Not the definition, but the size of a major third is 2 steps. 1 to 2 is a step, 2 to 3 is a step. That's a major third. Alright, that third is C sharp. Lower the third a half step and it's minor. Now put the C sharp on the bottom. Alright, that third was the C sharp. Whole step makes a third. Now it's on the bottom. Now minor to major. And put the A on the bottom and you're right back to where you started, only an octave lower. Okay, B. Whole step, half step, whole step. Major triad. Alright, major, minor, major. Put either the B on the top or the F sharp on the bottom. That's your choice. Okay, B on the top. Alright. D sharp was the major third. 1 step, 2 steps makes that major third from B. And the root, or the bottom note of the chord, now is on the top. Now minor. Now major. Put the D sharp on the top. Keep these 2 notes here. Okay, put the D sharp on the top. D sharp is the major third, make it into a minor third, to a major third. This is not a difficult drill, but it's still something that confuses a lot of pianists, how to make major to minor, and doing it in a very practical way here, through your inversions. Okay, now let's do it from a black key. A whole step, half step, whole step. And there's your major triad. 1, 3, 5 from the mother major scale. Alright? Now, if this is C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp, it's a good idea to keep the letter names in order. C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp. I'm just pointing to the letter names here. But C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp. The C sharp, E sharp, G sharp is the major. C sharp, E natural is the minor. Well, okay, it's just a matter of lowering that third. Now put the G sharp on the bottom. There's your major third, the E sharp, E natural, E sharp, E sharp, put the E sharp on the bottom. And now E natural for the minor third, E sharp the major third. Put the C sharp on the bottom. There's the third, make it into a minor triad. The E natural. Okay? Now, let's call it D flat. It's the same notes. Whole step, half step, whole step. You're just naming them different. It's a C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, G sharp. Remember, these are the letter names. We're going to go D flat, E flat, F flat. Ah, that's interesting. F flat, G flat, A flat. So D flat, E flat, F. We didn't flat that, by the way. Alright, because a whole step, then another whole step, two whole steps, then a half step, whole step. That's exactly the same thing as from C sharp, but we're calling them now D flat. D flat, F, A flat. F, lower it to F flat, not to E natural. F, D, E, F, G, A. Keep with the letter name. D flat, E flat, F. G flat and A flat. D flat, E flat, F. G flat and A. Alright, D flat, F. A flat. Lower the F. Keep the letter name. D flat, F flat. Put the A flat on the bottom. F's on F, the major third's on top. Lower that a half step to F flat. Back to F. If you called it E, or if you saw it E in some piece of music, it still is a minor triad. I don't care whether you call it E or F flat. I'm just saying, you know, it makes sense to keep it the same letter name, F to F flat. Same thing, E and E sharp on that when we name we're naming those from the sharp names: C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp, and G sharp. We're going D flat, E flat, F, G flat, and A flat here. Put D flat on the top. Well, you got F on the bottom. F flat. Now, D flat, F flat, A flat. Put F on the top. F is the major third. Whole step and a whole step. Major third, minor third. And when you're playing the keys, does it really matter what you name them? That's a major, that's minor, major, minor. It's a matter of getting used to the keys and how they sound. One is major, one is minor. One more. One. Whole step, half step, whole step. 1, 3, taken from that B flat major scale. Alright, your names, your notes are B, C, D, E, F. Those are the letter names. Now you're going to go D, B flat, to C, to D, to E, flat, and to F. Okay. So all you're doing is lowering B to B flat and E to E flat for the B flat major scale. I hope that makes some sense. Just keep the letter names so that you don't go, well, let's give an example here if I can. Let's go back that D flat, E flat, F, D flat, E sharp, E flat, E sharp. So you're using the same letter name for E flat and E sharp rather than D flat, E flat, F, or C sharp, E sharp, C sharp, D sharp, E sharp, F sharp. See, E sharp, F sharp instead of F and F sharp. There you're using the same letter name for two keys. Just not a good idea to do that. Now do it in the left hand. Okay. A major, A minor. Put the A on the top. Okay. Now we need to make the major. Put A on top. Then the minor. That's the major third, the minor third, the major third. Put the C sharp on top. To the minor third, to the major third. A flat, C, E flat, A flat, C flat, A flat, B flat, C flat, A flat, B flat, C. Now, don't know what my point was there. Anyway, A flat, oh, bad form. C to C flat. So it should go A flat, B flat, C flat, A flat, B flat, C flat. Keep the letter names the same. Rather A flat, B flat, B, A flat. There's your major third. Major third, C down to B. If you're calling this a G sharp major chord, G sharp, B sharp, D sharp, G sharp, B natural, D flat would be the minor. But A flat, it's C flat. And I hope that makes some sense, but work with it a little bit. And see if you can do these chords, major and minor, on all white keys, any and all white keys, and any and all black keys. Starting on your major triad, basic form, you know, D, do your scale first, and then minor, then major. Then from the major, start inverting it. Put the A flat on the bottom, or put the D flat on the top, etc. So work with that. This is a great drill. This is very powerful stuff. This is not to be taken lightly. This you will not find in any theory manual or any lesson to learn the language of music. This way you're learning by sound the difference between major and minor, and what it looks like, and what it sounds like in various positions or inversions. So work with this, because this is vital. It's powerful. It gets you somewhere. You start growing musically if you recognize these things. So work with it, and we'll talk later, and we'll have another theory lesson as we go along. But there's one theory lesson for you. Okay, bye-bye.